right, let's do this. Top 10 Karens who ruined their own lives.
He's a black man, and he's going to protect the brown man from this white woman.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
The black man, brown man, white... What?
And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Karens who ruined their own lives.
49-year-old James Ianazzo is seen throwing his shake at the teenage employees.
For this list, we'll be looking at some of the most opinionated and entitled folk who, through their own terrible actions, received some righteous and delicious karma. Have you ever met a Karen in real life?
I love karma. Have you ever met a Karen in real life? I think that's the question. Yes. Multiple Karens. Multiple.
Life? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I did.
Number 10. Kefab Kelly. In 2018, Darion Tolles attempted to go inside his apartment building in St. Louis, Missouri. However, Hillary Brooke Mueller wasn't keen on that idea. She stood in his way and blocked his path. As they spoke, Mueller acted as though she owned the building. She didn't, and kept asking which unit Tolles lived in, demanding to see his key fob.
All I'm asking is what unit?
But I don't need to tell you that information, ma'am.
If you want to come into my building.
It's not your building, you're not the owner.
Even though he had a key to get in, she continued harassing him inside after Toll had to force his way past her.
No.
Excuse me.
No.
Excuse me.
Are you kidding me? Where are you going?
Once the video was released, many accused Mueller of being racist.
Yeah,
however,
she
she claimed it was because she didn't recognize Toll. Regardless, Mueller's employer, Tribeca STL, fired her for her dodgy behavior.
Her now former employer has issued a statement about her firing using the words racism and racial profiling.
Number 9. Texas Karen.
If they do so great in your country, then stay there.
In 2022, a group of 4 Indian American women were walking to their cars after dinner in Plano, Texas. Instead of going home after a nice night, they had to endure the racist tirade of Mexican American Esmeralda Upton.
Go back to India. Why? We don't want you here.
Using a flurry of slurs and insults, the unhinged Upton also struck the women
We don't want you here.
several times and threatened them.
Come closer. Come closer. Oh my God, guys, record. She's hitting me. She's hitting me. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Feeling in danger from the abuse and attacks, they called the cops, who arrived shortly after. Later on, Upton was arrested for assault and making threats. But that's not all.
She deserves
At
that.
the time of writing,
Karma.
2 of the 4 women, Bidisha Rudra and Indrani Banerjee, have issued lawsuits against Upton for the traumatizing incident. Number 8. Permit Patty. Have you ever seen a child harmlessly selling something on the street to raise money for something and thought, yeah, I'm gonna ruin their life?
No,
If so,
no!
you and Allison Edel...
I have seen a child selling stuff. Yes, I have seen that. And no, I never wanted to ruin it. Making things clear here. I said yes too fast. That's what she said.
could be besties.
This woman don't want to let a little girl sell some water.
In 2018 in San Francisco, 8-year-old Jordan Rogers was selling bottled water on the street to help her mom financially and go to Disneyland. Edel, infuriated by the constant noise as she worked from home, called the cops about Rogers' lack of a permit.
You can hide all you want. The whole world gonna see you, boo.
Yeah, and illegally selling water without a permit?
As you can imagine, this didn't go down well with the internet, which pointed out the racist overtones. With all that pressure and dispensaries refusing to stock products from Edel's employer, she was forced to resign as CEO of the cannabis company Treatwell Health.
It is Miss Attell's belief that Treatwell, its employees, and patients should not have to suffer because of a situation that occurred in an escalated moment.
Number 7. Victoria's Secret Karen.
I read cannabis. Victoria's Secret Karen.
This is crazy.
In 2021, something strange happened at a Victoria's Secret store in Millburn, New Jersey. While Ijoma Ukenta was doing some shopping, Ukenta reportedly claimed she asked Abigail Elphick to step back as she was too close when they browsed. So she went to the staff and told them Ukenta threatened her. When Ukenta began filming, Elphick attempted to hit her before she sobbed on the floor.
I never thought nothing like this would happen to me. She just tried to run and hit me. And now she... Did you see her?
Later, Elphick stated her reaction was due to a panic attack from being filmed.
Oh no! I'm sorry, but like what? Yep, Oscar goes to Karen.
I'm sorry. I hope we look bad.
In the aftermath, Ukenta created a GoFundMe page for legal costs against Elphick. Within the page, she also criticized the handling of the situation by the security and police.
Yeah,
At
they
the
did
time
nothing.
of writing, over $104,000 has been donated.
Whoa,
Number 6,
let's go.
Coughing Karen. As most people came together during the global events to support each other, some did their best to do the opposite. In 2021, masked shoppers in a Super Saver store in Lincoln, Nebraska, attempted to get their groceries calmly. However, Janine Hoskovic had other ideas. With a smirk on her unmasked face, she dramatically coughed at people, pretending it was allergies.
Excuse me, I'm coming through.
When folk protested Hoskovic's grotesque actions, she patronizingly called them cute and sheep before descending into a rant about other people's health. After a very quick investigation, her employer, the software company SAP, fired Hoskovic.
Well, guys, a team of internet sleuths quickly identified the woman seen in this video, and in a matter of days, she's now lost her job.
Number 5, Smoothie Thrower. In 2022, employees at Robex in Fairfield, Connecticut were trying to get through the day. Well, not on James Iannozo's watch.
As a person who's had multiple customer service jobs, I've dealt with people like this, and I don't think we get paid enough to deal with it.
After buying a smoothie there, he gave it to his son at home, who had an allergic reaction. After medical attention, Iannozo arrived at the store and launched into a tirade of insults, slurs, and threats.
You don't know who made it?
There's 4 of us here, so we honestly don't.
Ignorant high school kids.
However, the employees claimed he never mentioned the peanut allergy to them. He finished it off by throwing the smoothie at the staff.
49-year-old.
I mean, if you do know that your kid has a peanut allergy, it's your duty to emphasize and ask multiple times if whatever they are having contains a peanut allergy. It's not the employee's duty to ask you if you have any allergies. In some cases, they do. But sometimes they forget, all right? I feel like it should be on you if you know that your son has an allergy to emphasize and ask multiple times if whatever you are asking for contains peanuts.
James Iannozo is seen throwing his shake at the teenage employees.
I'm calling the police.
Well, it all went wrong for Iannozo. Firstly, he was arrested and received 1 year of probation. Then, Iannozo was fired by Merrill Lynch. Finally, he faced a lawsuit from one of the employees. But in September, the case was settled for $7,500. Number 4, San Fran Karen. James Waneo was probably pretty startled in 2020 when he turned around and saw Lisa Alexander staring at him.
I am sorry. For some reason, she scares me. Just by looking at her demeanor, like her posture, her hair, how she's standing, I don't know. Just, she looks scary.
Like a mix between a character from Smile and Get Out. At the time, he had just finished writing Black Lives Matter with chalk on a property in San Francisco. Well, Alexander and her husband Robert apparently knew the person who lived there.
And you don't know if I live here or if this is my property.
We actually do know. That's why we're asking.
Oh, really? Because you live here, right? You said so.
Because we know the person who does live here.
Oh, okay.
This is odd since Wanillo actually resided there for years. The couple then called the cops on the activist.
I think they had a problem with the message, and I also believe that they thought I was hurting property values. That's Karen.
It's literally chalk. Like you throw water on it and it goes in 2 days matter. Not even immediately. It goes away immediately. Like what?
On the cops.
Once the video was released, Alexander had to put the website of her company, LaFace Skincare, offline temporarily. and she publicly apologized to Juanilo, while Robert was fired from the financial firm Raymond James. Number 3. Radio Karen.
Karma!
It's not every day a Karen films her own terrible behavior for the world to see and judge.
He's a black man, and he's going to protect the brown man from this white woman.
But Diana Ploss is on another.
Huh? Wait, what's the definition of a black man? Was the definition of the dark? What?
Level, considering she had a little bit of fame. In 2020, through Facebook Live, the conservative radio host recorded herself berating landscapers in Nashua, New Hampshire, as they
Brown,
were working on the
dark,
street.
What's the first thing I do? Go for my phone. Gotta do a live stream. Have to show people what's going on.
Ploss seemingly had an issue with the workers speaking Spanish.
Okay, but it is America. It is America.
Wait, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm ignorant when it comes to this. A black man is an African American. A brown man is someone who is Arab, Indian. Is that what you mean? Okay. So I'm a half brown woman because I'm half Arab. Okay, I get it.
America, you should be speaking English.
She repeatedly told them to speak in English before asking if any of them were, quote, illegal, and saying their work was, quote, communism. Jeez. Afterward, the radio station WSMN cut ties with Ploss and the show she had hosted there for the past couple of years.
We at WSMN value freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and assembly. We will not tolerate discrimination, racism, or hatred.
Number 2, Family of Karens. In 2021,
wait, it's a whole family of Karens.
Johnny Martinez was doing his job by checking cars for permits in the car park of a residential building in Nashville, Tennessee. However, he realized he was being followed by a Karen family duo, Bitsy Brennan and her son Edward. The two demanded to know what he was doing there, ignoring the ID badge around Martinez's neck.
Call the cops.
No, call the cops?
Yeah, this is not your apartment.
It's not my apartment.
Yes.
Cool. I don't need to tell them anything.
Do you have an ID on you, maybe?
Things quickly escalated when Edward attempted to attack Martinez in response to him filming the confrontation.
You're attacking me? Seriously?
Get that phone out of your mouth.
In response, Bitsy called the cops to come and sort this out. However, the duo apparently left before the police arrived. Once the video went viral, Bitsy was reportedly fired from her job at UBS, while Edward was charged with assault.
Now you're leaving. Okay. Yeah, it's unsafe. Yeah, no worry. I'm gonna have you arrested, buddy.
Before we continue, be sure to...
Dude, just because he's black, it's unsafe and they are leaving? I am so sorry for anyone who goes through such discrimination. For anyone who is getting mistreated like this. It is so sad. This is indeed so sad and so humiliating. We are humans and we are all equal. This is so mean. So mean. But at least they got the karma! I love karma.
Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Central Park Karen. If this incident hadn't been filmed, it could have ended poorly for the victim.
She understood the power she wielded at that moment to call police as a white woman on a black man as a scary black man.
In 2020, Christian Cooper was in Central Park in New York City, enjoying some bird watching, but he spotted Amy Cooper, no relation, with her dog that was off its lead, against the park's rules. When Christian asked her to leash the dog and then offered it a treat, Amy exploded. While strangling the poor pup as she held its collar tightly, she called the police, put on an act, and claimed, quote, an African-American man threatened her. Wow.
Please call the cops.
I'm gonna tell them there's an African-American man threatening my
Your
life.
dog!
After the backlash, Amy temporarily gave up her dog to a shelter and was fired by her employer, Franklin Templeton. She later took them to court for illegal dismissal, only to lose.
Your dog!
Cooper's employer, Franklin...
You don't hold it from there! You're choking him!
And Templeton Investments, saying they don't tolerate racism of any kind.
Did you enjoy this video?
That
Check
was
out
not
these other
only
clips
about race, bro. Do you see the dog? She's choking him. She's holding him from there, from this thing, the collar, not from the poor dog. And the dog, oh my god, it's so sad. The dog is like just still happy and panting for his life, but still being nice. So sad. Just make me cry. Oh, I hate it. I hate how some people mistreat their animals.
Madam, I'm afraid that consuming sturgeon fish is not allowed in this area.